Hey, what's up you guys? Brandosaurus Rex here, and today we're going to be doing a review on the SH Monster Arts Destroyah figure. Said to be the ultimate kaiju, said to be Godzilla's strongest enemy. Will he be one of the strongest SH Monster Arts in your Godzilla collection? Let's find out in this review. So before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at that fantastic box. So quickly you may be asking yourself, hey, what happened to the light box? This box is so large that the Destroyah box does not fit within the light box that I was just in. You can actually see the light box behind the box that we were just in, and the box is too large, sadly. So I have just pulled another table in front of the table I was just using. So I will just show you the front of the box, and you can see Destroyah right here with his yellow eyes. Just pay attention to the yellow eyes for just a second. That'll be very important to you. You have your 2012 Toho logo, your warning labels, your Destroyah, did I say it right? Logo, Destroyah again, Bandai Tamashii Nations logo. You have your top, it says Destroyah right there. You have your side art of Destroyah right here. Just glitter that says Destroyah, and also SH Monster Arts right here. Turn it all the way around. You have a plethora of photos of Destroyah and a bio of Destroyah that I cannot read, in a really cool photo. I believe this is a poster. Really cool right here. I would love to own this. Really cool. And also on the bottom, legal jargon. So now that we have the box out of the way, now we can take a great grand look at Destroyah. And Destroyah has amazing detail, amazing articulation, and just all around amazing stuff. So first we're going to take a look at the head. So I'm going to get this all situated. 1 second. So here we have the head to Destroyah. Really cool head. Really cool black eyes. So you see, going back to the box, he has yellow eyes in the movie, but on the figure he has black eyes. I don't know who decided to make the change, but it is also on the evolution set. So I don't know exactly who made the final decision, but it is there, and they also went to do it on the evolution set. So I don't know. I don't care. It's cool. I don't miss the yellow eyes. It's not going to be like, oh, shucks, I'm not going to buy it because of it, because clearly I did. Really cool translucent horn going on here. There's translucent pieces within the horn. You can kind of see it, kind of not. Really cool. I like the idea of the teeth that are coming through here. Very cool. I like this random tooth that's coming out here. Same side on this. Same thing on this side, excuse me. Really cool. I like the horns, the 6 horns on either side. Really cool. Really dangerous looking. I love the Predator-esque, like, mane thing that he's got going on here. Very devilish, very creepy looking. Moving down to the body, you can see that his body is just so weird and gross and kind of nasty looking. He's like very glossy right here, almost slimy, like if this is supposed to open up. I don't know exactly what that is for. If you know in the comments, please let me know. I would like to know. I forgot exactly if that was used for anything. If it has any purpose in the movies, please let me know. I do not remember. But it's very cool. Very cool looking. Very glossy, very shiny. It reflects light. Very cool. As you can see, the rest of his body has this hard shell. Kind of like a insect whose like skeleton is on the outside. Very interesting. Interesting choice that they decided to go with. And moving on to now my favorite piece of this figure, which is this section right here, which is this kind of thigh leg piece right here, where it separates, where you can see this little soft belly part. It's like a softer part of the body, and then it goes into this harder shell armor piece. Let me get this arm out of the way. It's really like this hard part right here, like this armor plating that goes into his knee. This is his knee, which is really crazy that this is his knee with these spikes coming out. But this soft inner part, which is pretty cool. This is really cool engineering right here. Looks just really great. you know. And then this looks like armor, like he's like a knight ready to go into battle. I think his legs look fantastic, man. And also his toes look really creepy too, for those of you guys who care about feet. His feet are really big, really dangerous looking. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toes. Oh, 6th one. He has a 6th one in the back. It's dangerous. I'm ready for battle. And for all of you guys who are concerned and who were hesitant to buy this figure because of the King Ghidorah, and they were concerned because of the wing situation that happened with this figure, do not be concerned. This figure has 4 sets of wings on it, including these little buggers down here. And nothing has fallen off. Nothing is broken. These are solid wings. They are attached to the arms instead of the back. They are attached on a ball peg. They're a ball peg system instead of a hinge, and a delicate hinge instead of that. Like, you can be a little bit more like brutal with these. They're not coming off, you know. And you saw me just be a little bit more hands-on with it. It's not coming off. And the way they design these is a little bit more lightweight. So instead of the giant heavy wing, it's divided into many different segments. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments. And then you also have the smaller wing down at the bottom. That just is one piece by itself. Which, all in all, very cool. And also, for you guys who care and need a good look at it, here's a look at the tail, what it looks like. Sorry, not all of it is in focus. I love the way it goes, the transition between the bright red into the dark. And also, be forewarned, with the tip of the tail, do not try to clip this thing together. I have heard numerous reports of people trying to get this to close in to hold Godzilla Jr. and hold him like he did in the movie. It's not going to work. You're not going to get it to happen. Don't do it. This will break on you. Just a warning, this will break on you. So for articulation, Destroyah has a plethora of great articulation. So starting at the head, his head can look all the way up, can look all the way down. So he has 3 points at the neck. So 1, 2, 3. Then his mouth can open and close. He can pivot at 3 points. At 2 points. So 1 and 2, he can pivot here, pivot here. These little points right here can move. Then going into the arm, he can rock around back and forth. This is all on a ball peg, so it is freely moving in there. Then going up to the wing, this is on a ball peg as well, so this is freely flowing. This is stationary, but it is on a ball peg and you can move it around, but I don't suggest doing that. Now it doesn't want to go back in. Yeah, because putting it back into place is kind of hard. Then you can shift these around. This I don't really see the necessary point of. I can see how getting it in the box safer and staying safe and shipping. But this is kind of pointless. Like this gap. And then you're supposed to fill it in with this. I don't see the point. And then also, he has this little guy right here, which kind of rotates around. Pretty cool. He has a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow, or a double jointed elbow, but it's really like a single jointed elbow. He has a wrist swivel, wrist rotation, finger articulation, which is very uncommon for figures nowadays. Then he also has thigh articulation, and then that free rotates around. So if you want to make him slightly taller, you can pull it down, kind of like the DBZ figures. And then he has a single jointed knee, which if you pull it down a little bit and then press it back, that's about as far as you're going to get it. Then if you want it forward, press it up, that's about as far forward you're going to get it. So forward, back, then for ankle, it's about far as back as the ankle. For forward, a lot of ankle pivot. This ankle pivot is remarkable for a figure this size. And then for the tail, you have one big joint right here, 2 right here. This one's pretty tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 joints in the tail. And I forgot to mention something, which I always forget to mention every time I talk about this figure, is that there is a waist swivel. It is not very usable, but it's slightly there, as you can see. Not really the greatest articulation, but it's there. So that's about a wrap up for articulation. So now let's get Destroyah into some size comparisons. So to wrap up this review, when I first saw this figure 2 years ago when it dropped and it first released, I went, dude, there's no way that I'm going to drop $150 on this figure no matter how cool it looks. Because back then I was exclusively collecting Marvel Legends. But after collecting the Marvel Legends line and starting to collect the SH Monstars line and now owning pretty much every SH Monstars figure there is from the Godzilla line, this was a must-get from the line. It is a fantastic figure. The articulation, the size, the price wasn't even that bad. At $150, you can't really beat it. The price is going up, so be prepared. If you are going to put the money down for this figure, you will be dropping more money for this figure. I've seen people drop from anywhere between $150 to $180 on this figure. So be prepared to drop a pretty hefty price for this figure. To me, this is worth the $150 with no effects. And at the price point, I love it. Just the way it is. So with that being said, I'm going to go. Make sure to check out Neverfalterfilms. Make sure to check out the ACBA Facebook page and the group page. Make sure to also follow me on all my social media. The links will be down below with the links to the ACBA Facebook and like page, and also the Neverfalterfilms Instagram and all that stuff. So I'll check you guys out next time. Enjoy the end slate of photos, and I'll check you out next time. Peace out, nerds. Peace.